Guys, before we begin this video, I want to plug in my box breaks real quick. I do have a box break going on right now. Links will be down in the description below if you guys want to join. Some of the highest tiered boxes. This box alone is a $500 National Treasures box. $500 worth of cards in this box alone. But we also add in a $200 box of Immaculate. If you guys don't know what my box breaks are, I suggest going and following my social medias on it and going to watch some videos on it too. There's a link down below for my Twitch for the box breaks as well, so click on those. Go check out what the box breaks are. If you guys do know what a box break is, go and join, guys. There are still 9 slots open, and I hope to see some familiar faces in there, and I hope I can pull some of you guys some amazing stuff out of that box, out of those boxes. So, but today, guys, we are going to predict the top's finest, well, the finest cards, the finest programs are coming to the game. As you guys know, that's how you get the Immortal Dennis Eckersley and the 99 Mike Trout. So this will be coming in late October, so maybe in a couple of weeks here, but we are gonna go break down our player picks for each position. Now, a little disclaimer right here, guys, not all of these cards will make it. I think last year there were 15 top's finest cards in the program and a couple more in the market, so I don't think there was one for each spot, but I may be wrong. But we will be doing today, we will be doing the NL. If you guys want me to do the AL, you guys got to get this video to at least 100 likes, and you guys need to subscribe and comment down below AL predictions. But yeah, so we are gonna break down every single spot today except the pitchers. I don't think I'm gonna do the pitchers for the NL here. Gonna just do the main positional players. So we're gonna start with the catcher today, all NL. But like I said, if you guys want me to do the AL, make sure you guys comment AL predictions down in the comment section down below. I just didn't want this video to be too long, but we will be going through some of the best of the best at each position besides the pitchers. If you guys want some predictions for the pitchers, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Which pitchers in the NL need to get some finest cards? So I'm excited for this. We've got a few 99 overalls last year in the finest, and so maybe we can even get some more 99s this year. I know they kind of want to keep the 99s to the Immortals, but we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see what they drop with that. But let's go ahead and get into our catchers and pick our catchers for the NL. Again, remember, guys, this could be a mix between AL and NL, not just NL and then an AL side of it. So it might not be this guy, it might be someone else, but for the NL, my pick for top's finest is JT Realmuto. And the reasoning behind that is he's got the most hits of any catcher in the NL, second in home runs, best average in the NL, and right now he's got the highest overall, tied with Buster Posey. I honestly think he's better than Buster Posey in this point in the career in this year in 2018. Obviously, Buster Posey was like the only live series card that was a diamond this year for any of the catchers, but Yadier Molina obviously probably could get one too. Yadier Molina is very, very underrated, and it feels like the older he gets, the better he gets. He's kind of got that like Adrian Beltre effect going on right now. But JT Realmuto is my pick at catcher for a diamond finest card. I don't know how they're gonna do their overalls, but I suppose it'll probably be anywhere from 85 to 99. Obviously, those are the dimes this year. I just don't know if they're gonna drop 99s for the finest, but we do know, I think we do know, that it is the best of the best in each position. We just don't know if they're gonna mix in the AL and NL together or leave it separate. But I will be predicting the NL today, obviously, like I said, and if you guys want me to, I will do the AL predictions as well. So let's move on to our first baseman. So they did not, last year they didn't care if the card already had a diamond, because Jose Altuve already had a diamond last year. They also gave him a diamond finest. So my pick for first baseman in the NL is Freddie Freeman. He's got very good stats already, so we're gonna see an even better Freddie Freeman card in my predictions. A lot of great players in first base here for the NL, like a Jesus Aguilar, Paul Goldie, could all be deserving of this, but I think Freddie Freeman takes this one. He's got the most hits, he's got the best average. Only 23 home runs this year though, but I don't think they're gonna really care about the home runs. They're just gonna care about the overall effectiveness of the player at each position. So my pick for first base is Freddie Freeman. Now my next pick here at second base, I don't know, because he's not really in the game a second baseman, right? So he's actually a shortstop in my picks, but like in the MLB, they've deemed him as a second baseman, and it is Javier Baez. Obviously, if he is not a second baseman for the finest, I think Scooter Gennett, but let's talk about why I think Javier Baez will get his finest card at second base. But basically my thoughts are, you got a guy that's been in the MVP talks for a long time. He's carried the Chicago Cubs this year, basically. And there's really no better way to say it than he's in the MVP running. He's one of the best players this year. He's got 34 home runs, a 290 average. And I don't think, like I said, if he's in the second baseman, the only guy that's really close right now is Scooter Gennett. And even then, I would pick Javier Baez over Scooter Gennett. But if he is a shortstop, if they have him as a shortstop, then he's got to compete with Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, and obviously other guys that are like very, very good, Trevor Story and whatnot. So, but that is my pick at second base is Javier Baez. Moving on to the third baseman, guys. This one's kind of easy. He kind of blows it away in the NL here. We got Nolan Arenado. So one of the higher tier ones. This one could be a possible 99 overall if they go all the way up to a 99 overall finest. But obviously another guy that's in the MVP talks. Nolan Arenado, most home runs as a third baseman, best average, most hits, and Rendon is the one that's close. He's a close second. Anthony Rendon, who actually just got a diamond as well, could be one of the guys to get a finest. I think actually, if I look back, I think Anthony Rendon actually got a finest last year. If we look back at my old video here from 2017, I think Anthony Rendon actually got one last year. So maybe they do it again, maybe not. We could even get an Alex Bregman, possibly. But my pick is Nolan Arenado. Obviously, like they said, or what we've heard, is that it's the best of the best at their position. So I think Nolan Arenado. Kind of weird that Anthony Rendon got one last year over Arenado, but we will see this year, guys. Actually, I think Arenado got one last year too. But I guess, obviously, we'll pick. Nolan Arenado's my pick at third base, though. And now moving on to the shortstop, staying with the same team. Like I said, Manny Machado could get it. Francisco Lindor got one last year. But I think this year, it's going to be Trevor Story. Another guy in MVP talks. But I just don't think these guys will get MVP, though. Obviously, you guys probably know my pick. I'm a Milwaukee Brewers fan, but best average, most home runs, only Turner or Peraza are the ones that are close to him stats-wise. And also, if Javier Baez is deemed as a shortstop this year for a finest card, then I think Javier Baez will take it over Trevor Story. But if not, if Javier Baez is not is going to be a second baseman, I think Trevor Story gets it over the likes of Manny Machado, Francisco Lindor, and whatnot. Like I said, Francisco Lindor got it last year, but I think Trevor Story kind of turned around his career this year. I know he's got that Colorado effect that people say he does, but still a very good player. I think he gets his Topps Finest card, even though he also just got a Diamond Player of the Month card at 89 Diamond. But we will see. This is just my pick, guys. All right, moving on to left field, and this one's easy. This one's way too easy. We got Christian Yelich will get his finest. No one even comes close to this position looking back with the NL. Christian Yelich leads in the NL in almost every hitting category, so this one was an easy pick. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to agree with this one for left field in the NL. Let me know if you guys have anything else because I don't think anyone else is close to Yelich, so I think Yelich definitely gets one. He did get a Player of the Month, so he might get snubbed the finest, but hey, you cannot give the best player another diamond. So, alright guys, this center field is kind of hard here. Now, some of you guys might say I'm biased, but I already have 2 Colorado Rockies in there. I could bring in a number 3, but I have someone else, and I think it's going to be Lorenzo Cain. Probably one of the best leadoff hitters in the NL. Not named Charlie Blackmon. Both are like pretty equal to getting hits. But when you talk about the Milwaukee Brewers, yes, Yelich has been carrying the team, but you got Lorenzo Cain leading off for him. You know, Yelich would not have as many RBIs as he has this year if Lorenzo Cain was not on base every single time. 30 stolen bases. His home run numbers are down, but he focuses more on getting on base than anything else. He's got a great average. He leads in the NL for center fielders as with on-base percentage. He does not have as many hits as Charlie Blackmon, but I think Lorenzo Cain takes it this year for the finest. Charlie Blackmon got one last year, and I don't know anyone else. I think Starling Marte is the one closest to these two, but I think it's going to be Lorenzo Cain at center field. So guys, for right field, it's another landslide, and I think a lot of you guys will agree with me on this one. It is going to go to Bryce Harper. No one else. Bryce Harper has 34 home runs this year, or had 34 home runs this year with 100 RBIs. And another one that stands out to me, another stat, are the walks. We all know Bryce Harper walks a lot, but it's 130 walks, and I think the guy in second only has like less than 60 walks. So Bryce Harper will get the right field finest, and it's not even going to be close. So those are my picks, guys, for the NL. If you guys want me to do an AL, obviously let me know in the comment section below. I said let's get to 100 likes. I think 100 likes is enough to get that, and I think you guys can get that. We still have time for the AL predictions too. These don't come out until the 19th of this month, I believe. No, not the 19th, but they said late October is when we will be getting these, so maybe the last week of October. Still got a couple more weeks here, but remember, guys, this is all just for NL, and like I said, just a quick disclaimer that I don't know if they're gonna separate from the NL cards to the AL cards, or if they're gonna mix it in together. Because like, if we were talking, obviously Mookie Betts would have to be into there. If you guys agree with my picks in this, let me know in the comment section below. If not, let me know who you guys would rather have at catcher, first base, second baseman, third base, shortstop, left field, center field, or right field. And remember, guys, get your guesses down below on who the pitchers will be in the NL. There's way too many pitchers to go through, and like I said, I don't want this video to be way too long. If I were to do both, it'd probably be over 20 minutes long for this video. So guys, remember, do not forget to join the box break if you guys are into baseball cards. Yes, it's a little bit more expensive than my usual box breaks, but the products are like double the usual price of what I usually do for box breaks. So go check that out in the links down below, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed, leave likes. If you are new, leave subs. I just spit on my camera, but as always, I'll catch you in the next one.